I'm Captain Lou Albano talking to you about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
Why, thank you, Mario. I won't do drugs because I don't want to go to hell and then die.
Here's Johnny. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Expecto Patronum!
The Super Mario Bros. Movie stars Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jack Black, and Charlie Day, and is about the story of the Super Mario Brothers on their journey through Mushroom Kingdom. From the very famous animated studio, Illumination, who brought us Despicable Me and the Minions movies, now has Mario under their belt because they've already made enough money, they want even more. I know a lot of people are excited for this Mario movie, and I grew up with Nintendo 64, on the GameCube, on the Wii, on all the systems you could play Mario with. My sister and I grew up playing these games, so I had nostalgia for this movie, and from the trailers, it looked beautiful. But the big talk of the town was Chris Pratt as Mario. What is this cast? And again, I blocked all of it out. I went to this late showing. There was no kids, but all these adults were just like me, except a lot of them were dressed up and a lot more excited because, again, I'm not jumping down for this movie to see it, but I definitely wanted to see how are they going to pull it off, especially with Illumination, because, again, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. The animation of this movie is outstanding. I would not be shocked if this movie has a chance to even win Best Animated Film for the Oscars. It's that good looking. Seriously, this is probably Illumination's best animated movie. It looks gorgeous. The sound design, the sound mixing, the colors. Little kids are going to be just staring at this movie just because of the colors. Seriously, this animation is breathtaking. Every animator and 3D printer person, whoever worked on this movie, should be very proud of what they made to look at. Now, let's talk about the cast, because I know a lot of you want me to talk about Chris Pratt. I'm going to be honest with you. I really am proud of Chris Pratt. I think he killed it. Seriously, I think he killed it as Mario. And the best part is, they actually have a reason in the movie of the accent. They make a joke, and there's a complete reason of why he doesn't have the accent. I don't want to spoil exactly, but there is a reason. And I was like, good job, movie. And when you have Charlie Day as Luigi, I think he is so good in this role. Very small role, unfortunately, but when he's in this movie, Charlie Day and Chris Pratt together in the first 10 minutes of this movie was probably my favorite part, honestly. But once we get into Mushroom Kingdom, once we get to meet Jack Black, who is, I think he steals the show. Honestly, I mean, Chris Pratt really just, he blew me away how good he was, but Jack Black, I mean, from the trailers, he's amazing as Bowser. I mean, he's really just, he fits the role, seriously. When you have, like, Donkey Kong, voiced by Seth Rogen, listen, all I could hear was Seth Rogen. He fit the role enough, but he's just Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Anya Taylor-Joy as Queen Peach, I think she's good in this role. I think she's good. I think she doesn't really add much to Peach, but I can say she is good in the role. Honestly, everyone in this movie, all the voice work, it all worked. When you're watching this movie, it just goes with the flow, honestly. But I will say, Seth Rogen, he's just Seth Rogen. He is just Seth Rogen. But it's okay. He was good as Donkey Kong for what it was. But this is a kids and family movie. You could 100% bring your kids and just really enjoy this movie. It's 90 minutes and it's just pure fun, nostalgia, references of Mario. As a person that grew up, the music, who I think was Brian Taylor who made the music of this movie, did a fantastic job with this score. Seriously, I love what they did with the score. Obviously, Illumination, they're going to use big pop, famous songs that add to the movie, and it worked for the most part. There's a few funny scenes. There's a lot of funny scenes. But besides the movie being 90 minutes, it's fun to watch, nostalgia hit me, the voice work, the animation, it's all pretty good. In all honesty, this is not a good movie. It's not. I can enjoy watching this movie. I can definitely enjoy it. But deep down, this is not a good movie, unfortunately. And it's all due to the script. And I know what you're going to say. Are you really talking about the script with the Mario movie? Yes, I am. Because what script? This movie is completely just relying on references, nostalgia, and just pure entertainment. Which, for what it is, for this video game movie to be brought up into a movie in animated form, they did a good enough job. I would like to see a sequel. The movie's fun to watch, but it's not a good movie. This script, it's horrible. I think they do completely dishonor any character development that we get of Mario, Luigi, Peach. They give you like snippets, but every action set piece, every set piece in general is 5 minutes or shorter. There are huge character family moments in the very beginning of this movie. It is boom, 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 boom. Oh, we're in Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Meet Peach. Start training, start training. Oh, let's get to Rainbow Road. Like, this movie never had the time to breathe and give you Mario characters time just to see them, just enjoy their characters. There's always just set pieces happening and jokes and references and references and references. So if you're a diehard Mario fan, I mean, you're going to be eating in this movie. There is literally every single scene. There is a little nod, a sound effect, the music, how characters move, how the camera moves. There are cool moments like that. But it never slows down for 90 minutes and lets it breathe. And in the very end, I was like, you tried to pack so much in this one movie. You know you're going to make $1 billion. I would save some Mario World for the second one or spin-offs. There's many things you could do with this franchise. And in this movie, they just put way too much. And they barely give you Luigi. Charlie Day is awesome as Luigi. He is barely in this movie. Seriously, he's in the beginning when they're in the real world, and you like them. They like the brotherly love. They're split up, and honestly, I was really wanting to see more Luigi, and when he's captured, he barely talks. Again, though, this is a family movie. If you have kids, go see this movie. It's gonna make so much money. If you are a die-hard Mario fan, go see this movie. You're going to love it. But, again, I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed nostalgia moments. Again, the voice work, Chris Pratt, Jack Black, all of them, they fit the roles they were in, honestly. That was a huge shock for me. The animation, Oscar-worthy if you ask me. The score, all of it. It was fun to watch. It was 90 minutes long. It goes through the movie, but that's my issue. It goes through this movie and never gives these characters any time to breathe. Which, yeah, some of you are going to be like, well, it's Mario. You don't need Mario development. For a movie and a story purpose, yeah, you do. And this movie doesn't do it at all. Which is a huge shame for a movie perspective. And in the end, I had fun watching it, but it's not a great movie. I'm going to give the Super Mario Bros. Movie a C+. And to let all of you know, there are 2 end credit scenes. There's one middle one, and there's one after the very end of the credits. You definitely want to stay and see those credits because the people in my theater got very excited, and I'm happy for them because I definitely had a smile on my face. Again, this is a movie, like, I didn't hate watching. I really did not hate watching it. I can just tell you, it's not a good movie. Like, really, it's not a great movie. Like, for story-wise and characters. I mean, they did it better in Despicable Me, and that was 90 minutes. They did it better in Minions. They had better character arcs in Minions. This movie, they try to give you a lesson. They really do. It just doesn't work whatsoever. But good job, Chris Pratt. I'm proud of him. He did a great job. Seriously. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this movie review. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.
Right by your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.